Anyway, so let's start episode 1, which is cool. Episode 1. I was just checking, just in case. We'll start it in 3, 2, 1. Let's start it absolutely now. It's probably gonna be like, they're like, oh, how's it going? It's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I watched my dad die, while being blissfully unaware that I murdered about 4 people at the same time. This is Armored Core, just be like, pfft. Just vibing on this, vibing in space. Just vibing in space. Ava? It's a different series. I guess she's a pro at inadvertently murdering people, or coming close to inadvertently murdering people. I'm gonna be kind of a bit sad if they fuck up this series at the end, because there is actual like heft behind it. There's like production, there's like good CG, good score. The designs are cool so far as well. It'd be real fucking annoying if they actually just fuck it all up at the end. Damn, that's how all good relationship starts in anime. By yelling at the other person for like the first couple episodes. Ah shit, the handbrake. Don't worry, I'll pause it. Oh shit, it's actually going on at the moment. Fuck. Like a Gundam's just being kind of normal and shit and not causing like destruction to some place. Or people. Or someplace and people. They live in the ring from Halo. Well, they live in the same place as Mass Effect. I just realised that. The Witch and the Bride. Jesus Christ. The subtlety. I would say it's actually quite interesting not to have a stoic kind of sociopath as a protagonist for a little while. It's kind of cool. I like it. Not all protagonists are sociopaths, but you know what I mean. 9 10 times a like, yo, that person got murdered and just kind of they do the Mike Wazowski stare. That's just how it always happens. So I'm kind of wondering who the Utena in this show is. Because let's be real, it's basically Utena. I mean, everyone keeps on telling me it was Utena, so. And so far, it hasn't really kind of like not given me the vibes of Utena. Like the school, everything. I mean, that's a. It's no point me saying, oh, it's a school, and then be like, this is Utena. Because most shows have schools in it. But you know what I mean. I'm glad to see this I'm glad to see this person's actually utilizing the circle strafe technique from Armored Core 1 and 2 and 3. That is quite a majestic hairstyle. I like that. My that's pretty cool. I like that. That'd be a way to end up episode 1. Your protagonist fucking dies. They just hold doors right in the middle of a fucking field or something. They're like, oh, I need to go and fucking fight someone and just just get a fucking Gundam and like just start fighting with like about 10 trillion people around you. Is that our Sanji of the series? Yep, it's him. They're really not. They're really going for the, you know. I mean, I heard apparently it's written by the same person who did Utena or something else, or just Utena in space. One of the two. But so far, I mean, it even has the bride. It has the person who wants the bride. It has basically Sanji from Utena, if I remember his name correctly. Seaweed Boy, as we used to call him. Is that a Zoom call of evil people? Damn, they're ruthless businessmen in I was about to say Armored Core just then. I've been playing Armored Core way too much. I'd say Gundam. She even has a fucking greenhouse. The salty. Honestly, the salty. It makes you like a birdhouse, I swear to fucking God. I swear. They always got dark quick. It's already depressing. He's literally Seaweed Boy. He's literally Seaweed Boy. Pretty damn sure they wrecked the entire greenhouse as well at one point. It's like, my hair's too cool for this, alright? Can you not tell I'm just this cool? I can't get involved? What did she slap? Damn, she went for a slap. She went just... It's episode 1. Fucking hell. The real question is, we have a redemption arc at the end as well, like what happened in Utena, kind of. I'm telling you. This is the degree of subtlety. It ranges from, oh, it's a subtle reference to Utena, to wow, this is actually just basically Utena. It's not a problem, though. I like it. It's my favorite anime series of all time, so technically speaking, any more Utena in this world would be an amazing thing. real question is like, they're just okay with just like just duking it out if they've got problems then. It's like you suck too. Let's go fight in a Gundam. It'd be kind of an interesting world to live in. Semi-dangerous, let's be real. If Gorilla actually had like green hair, that would just make the entire thing even better. His hair is so cool. I don't think our mysterious person is Toga. If I'm not sure of all the time, I was getting names mixed up. Just yet, we haven't kind of got every single character down to a T just yet from Utena. So they're slowly though. I wish I could just sit there with my shirt open, just be like, bro, the air is good today. I guess we'd probably buy his Gunpla at one point as well. Probably turn it down slightly, or if it's a bit too loud. Damn, that recoil was insane though. Everyone's hairstyle on this show is really cool. It's very interesting. I'm pretty damn sure being on a bike is pretty dangerous. It's like, what the fuck are you coming in here? I'm out of 4 people, I know what I'm doing. This is like, that's just their reason. It's like, well, shit, I guess. We haven't seen Jury yet from Utena, which is sad. She's my favorite character. We got kind of Mickey character, to be honest. He's kind of there. Let's be real. If they had dual blades in this show, no one would stand a chance. I still get why now the Gunpla gives you like little stands for the bits that come off. He's like, he's just like, oh shit. My man's got sliced. Damn, ain't that symbolic? Okay, but how long until she commits a war crime, though? That's the real question. Inadvertently. I'm telling you. Telling you, what episode here? Boom. It's Utena. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like it. It's good. I quite like it. It's cute. I'm trying to figure out who we've actually seen in Utah so far. We've definitely seen Saonji. Saonji's already been there. Akio, I don't know. Don't think we've seen. We haven't seen Nanami yet, which is disappointing. We've got Anthony and Utena already. Toga's not there just yet. Jury's not there just yet. Mickey's kind of there, I guess, to an extent. I shouldn't always be like, by the way, it's fucking Utena all the time, but it literally is just like, it's very on the nose, if you get what I mean. It's not like a detriment or anything. I'm not saying it's a problem that it's kind of like, by the way, he's fucking Utena, basically. Because I don't care if this whole entire series just does a very similar vibe to Utena, but in space with Gundams. I'm all for it. As I said, Gundam. Utena's my favorite show of all time, so I will always vehemently enjoy more shows that just give me more Utena, basically. And also, the vibe is very interesting in Witch from Mercury as well. It's very different to usual Gundam flair. If I'm going to be honest with you, the last time I've kind of felt like, whoa, shit, this is different, is kind of probably like... I don't know, to be honest. It's been a while. I guess now the ultimate question is, how the fuck do I actually put this in as a recurring theme within streams? So I'll try and figure that one out now. Anyway, yeah, I also did buy I bought Ariel. This is a rebuild version, so I'm guessing it's the later one. Because it was there, it was cheap. I was like, shit, I should probably buy that before it goes out of stock again. I also, my headphones are falling off. This is like show and tell now. I also bought Farract as well because it's the only way to get a £20 Armored Core kit, because it's designed by the same dude who did Armored Core, well, For Answer. I think he designed Fragile in Armored Core For Answer, which is the one that fights with Otzdava. Yes. Because it's the white glint fight in For Answer. So I think he designed him, and he designed someone else in For Answer. I can't remember if it's also Otzdava as well. Otzdava's about to say Gundam. His fucking hell. His Armored Core. There we go. I also got a bunch more in there as well. I got a bunch more I bought. because I thought I might as well have a influx of them just because I run out, because I'm running out slowly. But yeah, I mean, as a series, it's good. I've got to turn off the... I got to cancel Witch from Mercury, and also got to turn off the blur because it's slightly distracting me. There we go. Why is it still there? It keeps a little thumbnail of it. I mean, as a series, it's actually good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Thank you for the hydration as well. I just realized that channel points are trying to remind me to actually drink water. Fuck, my British accent just came out just then. Water. Sorry. No, it won't happen again. Don't worry. I won't be British again. But it's kind of crazy, like, the similarities it does have to Utena in that regard. Is it written by the same person? I cannot remember if it is or isn't. Witch from Mercury, MAL. Let's have a look. It's done by someone that also worked on it. Because people kept telling me that you need to watch it because it's done by the same duderino. I was like, shit, boy, you got me. I kind of care about it now. Is it written? Is it same script writer? Code Geass, script writer. Huh? Interesting. Am I going crazy? It's not written by the same. It's not done by the same person. Am I misremembering something? I'm not too sure. Someone did something on it. Either that or it's very, 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 very heavily inspired by Utena. There's Tomino. Tomino always appears on here. Witch from Mercury, Utena. Oh, okay. So it's basically a homage. I don't think it has the same writer or anything. It's just it's very heavily inspired. I mean, heavily inspired is a very loose term. It's exactly the same. I mean, it literally has a Sanji character. Sanji's in it, and he's the first person they fight, which I'm semi-sure is the first person Utena fights in it as well, because he ruined something or something, if I remember that show correctly from like last year, year before. But it's a series. It's good. I quite like it. It's an interesting feeling for a Gundam series. Again, it's a different beast. If you go from this one to say Iron-Blooded Orphans, it's completely different. And I kind of like the vibe a bit more than IBO a little bit, because IBO was alright. It was a good show. I liked the first season. Second season, not so much. First season was actually pretty good. It's just I like a different feeling in the Gundam series. If you have just fucking war, people dying, political intrigue, shit like that, it's good. It's good Gundam. But it's kind of like it feels very samey to that extent. Again, the only other show I'd say in the Gundam mythos I can remember that's different-ish is probably G Gundam, which is like what, from the 90s. There probably was one afterwards. My brain cannot remember every single Gundam series. There's too many. But that one felt kind of cool. It's a very different feeling. The same thing applies here. It's different feeling. There's more going on here than your average Gundam series. There's overt references up the wazoo to Utena. I still can't get past that. I just sit there and go, I'm watching Utena. I don't mind that. I'm just like, just remake. Everyone's like, just remake Utena then if you want to. Well, I mean, it's done twice now because what was that other show that was like from 2 years ago that kind of felt a bit like Utena as well? I can't remember now. It was a very good show as well, but I can't remember the title for it. That show was also very Utena-esque. It was very what's, god damn, the director leave my brain. Ikuhara, that's it, Ikuhara-esque in that feeling. This one doesn't have the Ikuhara kind of like tropes to it, like even the storyboarding itself. It's not very Ikuhara-esque in that way. So it has the more references to Utena rather than just like kind of the kind of like, this is literally just Ikuhara not directing this show, but kind of like there in spirit kind of thing. Main characters are pretty good as well. I quite like the dynamic between the two main leads. It's interesting. I mean, she's just kind of like a bit shy and shit, and I kind of like that in a Gundam series. Again, it's one of those things that most characters tend to be quite stoic and quite blank in that way. I mean, even if you remember the main character from IBO, whose name's leaving me as well, he was quite stoic-esque and just very blank slate. It wasn't. He had his moments, but it was very blank slate-ish for the most part. And always the other character kind of bounces off of that quite well. But I like how it's kind of sort of switched in that way. Like in essence, the other lead is very much quite the forward, not forward type, but kind of like the strong, the very going. I'm gonna go for this. I'm the one. I'm taking charge of my entire life. Kind of shit. I say bullshit. Just what I say bullshit for kind of shit. If you know what I mean. It's one of those things that it's interesting to kind of see that. It's a very different dynamic, and also kind of switches out on the Utena aspect, because though Anthe wasn't quite the same as, say, Suelta is, but I guess our other lead more represents Utena in that kind of way, the very like kind of forward, very kind of like, I'm going to take charge, I'm not the same as everyone else kind of thing, that's doing their own thing. She's very much like that in that way. So I kind of like the switch in dynamic there. And yeah, animation's pretty fucking good as well. For a Gundam series, it's actually really nice. Most of the time, Gundam series tend to kind of have those moments that kind of aren't great for the most part. But it's not actually for the most part, not for the most part, but for the actual like duration of the prologue and also episode 1, which is really nice. It's really nice to look at. It's cool. I like it. So yeah, I can't wait to see what else the series does in that way. And I mean, it's shorter than your average Gundam series, so at least it's that. But in the sense that we don't have to watch 50 episodes, but it's one of those things that I don't want it to kind of get fucked over by the end, because I just need it to kind of stick the landings. If it could be the one up there is one of the best, or probably the best Gundam series. Like, it's come out in like years, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I don't know whether or not, I don't know how to slot these in a bit more often, because I need to find out a way to do that. But if you actually have enjoyed, then as always, do a follow on Twitch. It does help quite a bit. And yeah, if you actually have enjoyed my escapades building Gunpla, then as always, do leave a sub on Twitch as well. Any help does go a long way to actually kind of build more Gunpla out there, because there's a metric shit ton I want to build, and it's actually quite expensive, and also Modoroids as well. So any sort of like donation's amazing. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato. So my brain stopped for a second now. My brain was trying to compute Japanese and English at the exact same time. Arigato. Mite kurete arigato as well. Sorry, I was supposed to say that part. So yeah, it's one of those things that any sort of help does actually go a long way to actually build even more. And I don't know what else to. I don't know what to build next. I don't know whether or not I'll go straight for Aerial next, because I don't have Aerial Primary. I have Aerial Rebuild, so I might have like Aerial Primary first, and then build Aerial. Yeah, Aerial. I also got G Gundam as well, and I really want to build G Gundam. He's so cool. He's a high grade, but I need to get the real grade one day of him. I need to kind of wait for it to just dip slightly in price before I get there. But yeah, also I want to save it longer after that whole entire point. And there's always do a follow on Twitter as well. Helps quite a bit, and actually will then know when he streams are live and any other streams I may do as well. And also, yeah, this is my first time covering anime in years. Actually, I don't know whether or not I'll gravitate to more series that are kind of premiering at this point. I would say probably the show I'm looking forward to, I mean, no one else will watch besides me, is, as I said beforehand, MF Ghost from next season. But we'll see. If there's another... I kind of maybe might watch Chainsaw Man at some point, just because I need to kind of experience it. I've always only experienced it vicariously through clips, and it's always been kind of a bit, eh. But I do want to kind of see the series like for its entirety. I'll see whether or not I'll slot that in as well at some point. But yeah, until tomorrow, I think we're playing Shadow Tower Abyss if all goes well and my computer actually still works. And then on Friday, I have fucking no idea what we're doing. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.